Welcome to all. Today we will learn about a spatial permission. Okay, so yesterday we had learned about UMask. Okay, so in a UMask we learned about a 0022. We learned these two things here. Okay, now this it's a pending yesterday. It was okay, and now we will learn about this. It is using for a spatial permission. Okay, so spatial permissions, there are here also we are giving a 4, we are using a generally ch mode, and we are changing a permission like a 7755 and directory name. Okay, directory name. Okay, but we can use a like that also 1775 directory name. So directory name. So here this one is a spatial permissions. Spatial permissions. So what does mean by spatial permissions? Let's learn. Okay. So we are learning that first. Okay. So first let's discuss about a SUID. SUID means set user ID, SGID, set group ID, and sticky weight. Okay. So set UID means suppose let's take it. I have given here example. Here, if you read that permission, it is a password file. We are using password file to give a password. This password file can be used by if it is a normal user, let's take a normal user is a WoW we have created. So WoW can change a password himself also, and root also can change a password also. But interesting thing is there, why WoW is able to change a password? Here, who is the owner? Owner is a root. Okay, who is a owner? Owner is a root. Who is a group? Group is a root. Owner, or we can say user. Okay, owner or user. Okay, so here, okay, so you can say Diljit here others, Bob is came in other category. Correct. In other, the permission is a read and execute. Write is not here. Read execute. It means he can use a password. Correct. But when he is using a password command, what the password command will do? In a backend, it is writing a password inside a shadow file. Shadow file. Okay. Shadow file, the permission is nil. There is no permission. There is no permission. Okay, nil permission. By default it comes nil, and if you are recover it, then it comes only read only for honor. For honor, if it's came as a read only also, then it comes for a root only, right? But Bob user are able to change. Why? The reason is here, this s means SUID is applied. Same for a USR bin SU. SU means we are using SU for switch user. You have seen here, mostly you are using a SU hyphen and you want to switch any user, you are using this here. Okay, suppose if you are a normal user, okay, not from you are switching from a normal user to normal user, or you are switching from a root from a normal user to root, anything. Okay, so SU having the same things here. So what does mean by SUID? So here it's when it's executing by a other user, it should be run as a owner. It should be run as a owner. Who is the owner? Root is the owner here. So that is the purpose of a SUID. So I will demonstrate it here, and I will let you know the changing here. Okay, and let's learn here about a values, octal values. So 4 octal value is using for a SUID, same as like a read. Okay, so this 4 means this is the first octal value, and after that you are changing some permission. So this is a meaning. Okay, this is the meaning here. Or either we can use it like we are using for a read, we are called as a small s. Okay, if you want to change a permission, you need to use a chmod u plus s. Earlier we are giving a user plus read, user plus read write, user plus read write execute. So same here, we are giving u plus s, and here for a remove, if I want to remove this, if I want to remove SUID, I need to use a hyphen s. And if you want to go in a octal value, then I need to use a 4. So where from a 4 came, you need to remember. It must be. Okay, there is no chance to anything. Here we need to remember it. 4 and SGID, same similar things. There is no difference between SUID and SGID. SGID is a group ID, U is a user. It's apply for all group. You don't need to apply one by one all user. If you want to apply same method to all, here we are using a 2, and this example is a usr bin write command. Okay, so here it is example of a SGID. Okay, and same sticky bit, we will learn later sticky bit, not right now, but octal value is 1 here, 4 to 1. So if you want to remember these things, I have made it SGID. SUID4 is equal to read, same as like you can remember easily. SGID2 is you can read like AW. Sticky bit 1. Right now I had not discussed about a sticky bit. Later we will discuss about a sticky bit here. Okay. So let's demonstrate here. So let me show you first here /etc/password. Okay. So password file, sorry, page and password. First, I want to know the full path. So here I got the full path of the command. Okay, this is a password. This is a different. This is for user purpose. Here, this command we are using to change a password. Okay, so let me go inside a here and let me log in as a Bob user. Okay. Or I think here, let me produce, I'm not producing this example. Let me produce example with SU. That is a better example. So here, let me create a one user here. So later we will learn how to add a user. Let me add a user one. Okay, so I'm adding here user one here, and let me log in with a here I have one more tab here. So here let's check here bitch and su is a command switch user. So let's read the permissions first. Here this is a full path, I got it here. Now here the user has been created. Let me change the password first. Initial password I'm giving as a root one I have given here. Okay, now let me log in as a normal user, Bob. I log in as a normal user. Okay, so here I log in as a normal user, and okay, so here, okay, so let me exit from here and let me log in as a Bob user. So now I log in as a Bob user here. So okay, so Okay, so now let me log in as a Bob user here. Okay, so now I have login as a Bob user. So let me try to log in as a user one we have created here. Let me give the password here. I'm able to log in. Correct. I'm exit from here now. So here, let's check the SU permissions here. ls-l, and here these are the. Let us check with the more details with the get facl. So how is it the permission here? Now here the clarity comes here. So here we have only 9 fields. 9 fields are there. 9 characters. I can see character. It's our character, not for fields. Okay. So, but here we will get a more clarity, honor, group, and other here. So other we have only read and execute. Who is the owner of this file? Root is the owner of this file. Group is the root of this file. Okay. I execute SU. SU is when I'm a Bob user. You have seen right now, Bob user used a SU hyphen and username. Okay, and able to switch the user. Why? It's a only read execute permissions. Okay, but we applied S flag here. What is S flag here? SUID, set user ID, means this file execute as a owner. As a owner, who is the owner of this file? Here Bob executed this file. Who is the owner as root? Now let's demonstrate here more, and now this time I will remove the S here. Okay, so how I can remove? Chmod u, I want to remove S. Now the color was also changed. You can see the color ls-l. Now the color changed. Now it's a normal binary K. In permission, it's looking here, RW execute here. Let's see a more here, and we'll see in a more details here. Now, flags gone. This flag gone now. Here, it is not here. Only user group here. Now, I said it's executed as a owner. Now, it removed here. Now, it's a simple binary file. Others having a read and execute. So I'm here. I want to use a switch hyphen user one. Same I'm apply here. Now it's asking me password. Now I'm giving a same password that I have given earlier. Let's see, am I able to log in this time or not? So now authentication failure. Authentication failure. So that is the power of a SUID. I have removed it. I'm unable to log in here.